Also, folks, young voters are going to be critical when it comes to the election all across this country, but especially the South and especially in Maryland, Georgia, and Florida. The National Coalition of Black Civic Participation, I'm trying to get it out. They are really focusing on those young voters between now and November 6th. All right, folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment. Now, look, I'm a tech person. I love being able to email stuff and PDFs, you name that. But also, there are times when I have fans who want me to actually personally autograph a photo, which means you got to print it out. Freeprints.com gives you 1,000 4x6 prints every single year straight from your phone for free. You can print photos from Instagram, Facebook, and other sources. Now, very simple. You only pay a small shipping charge, no subscriptions or commitments ever. You can also get other size prints, and the photos are great quality. Now, I know some of y'all might be saying, okay, that doesn't happen. Well, when I went to the White House, one of the ushers there wanted me to autograph a photo. We took a picture, but she didn't have an email, and I had to also go to a store, print the photo out, sign it, and mail it to her. Well, with freeprints.com, I can print it right there from my phone. It'll be shipped to me. They're the #1 rated photo printing app in the world with more than 100,000 5-star reviews. It's available for iPhone and Android. Download for free freeprints.com, and be sure to put in there when you heard about it. Just say Roland. Now it's back to your Roland Martin Unfiltered video. Joining us is Melanie Campbell, of course, who leads the organization. Melanie, so explain this HBCU challenge.
Thanks, Roland, and so a shout out to my sister Latasha and Cliff, and just know, we got your back. Black You Vote, which is the youth-led arm of the coalition, had something we do every other year called the HBCU and Community Challenge. This year we did it as a GOTV and quite frankly, voter protection challenge. It's led by the young people. I guess I'm still in that category, right, to talk about it, but we have young people in all of our states and with all of our partners. One of my partners that's in the room is Cleola Brown with APRI as an example, and we're actually engaged in young people getting their peers. It's a peer-to-peer model where they go and they use pledge cards. This year it's been upgraded to use text messaging to encourage young people to vote, but also encouraging young people to become poll monitors for just some of the stuff that we've been sitting here talking about. And so it's just another tool that they created through Black You Vote to help young people encourage them, each other. It's a peer-to-peer model.
Amari Foster, you're one of the organizers for Georgia Stand Up. You're joining us via Skype. And what are you seeing, what are you hearing there on the ground? Can you hear me? Amari? All right, looks like we have some audio issues there. Yep. Melanie, you have actually been to Georgia, some other places. Yes. Are we seeing a level of activity that we have not seen in recent years? I
was in Georgia for 10 days and actually was at Clark Atlanta University where I graduated some years ago. The energy is there. While I was in Georgia, Stacey Abrams is one of my young folks that used to be an intern for me, so I'm really honored and proud just to see her. Just on a side note, glad to see her leadership blossoming as it has. But young people are fired up, and this issue around those 53,000 voters that were not purged, but may not be able to vote. Young people were talking about that at the game.
Well, first of all, Stacey Abrams has said that they can vote.
They can vote.
The issue, but
provisional ballots.
Potentially, those votes may not count.
Provisional ballots, and this is just the history of provisional ballots. Still comes back to someone going to make a subjective decision too, and so yeah, legally, yeah, you can use a provisional ballot. Many times, provisional ballots are not counted. So I'm glad to see the Lawyers Committee, others suing, Georgia Coalition for the People's Agenda and all those other groups suing to try to push back. But what I told folks though, what people are saying, they are fired up from young to seasoned. They're like, we are not going to let anybody, so we talk about let my people vote in Florida, you got to let my people vote problem going on in Georgia. And so this thing is really turning the voting rights issues front and center, along with other issues, of course, but the issue around, like if you can't win it legally, you're going to steal it? No, that's what people were talking about throughout the 10 days I was in Georgia and working with our coalition down there, Georgia Stand Up and Black Ones Roundtable and others, and APRI and others.
Amari, there are a lot of folks who are 18 to 29 who did not vote in 2016. Are we seeing a complete flip in 2018 in these midterms?
Still can't hear.
All right, Amari, can you hear me?
No.
Looks like we're still having issues with
with
Amari. So
yeah, well, Amari Foster. Let me just tell you who she is. Amari Foster is a community organizer down there in Georgia. Works with Deborah Scott with Georgia Stand Up. They're one of our partners, and really she's been she's been at City Hall all day because we were talking earlier, and so she's one of the sharpest young ladies I've met in a very long time. I think she's trying to talk now.
All right. So what we'll do is so do we have Amari? If we don't, then I'm going to have to move on. If we don't have her, so we'll get her on between now and Election Day.
Yes.
Melanie, where can folks get more information?
Go to unitycampaign.org. You can sign up for the Black You Vote HBCU, and you don't have to be an HBCU, by the way. You can be any kind of community. You can be any kind of college or university or a nonprofit community-based organization. We want young people, whether they're students or non-students, to utilize this as a tool. And we know that millennial vote, Gen X vote, Gen Y vote, young people vote is a powerful tool. And we think that's going to be part of the secret sauce. You know, I was talking about black women, with black women, but young people, I think, are going to surprise us in many places this year.
All right, Melanie Campbell, we sure appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.